Hi everyone, this is Mr. Siu from Math Accelerator. Welcome to lesson 2, and in today's lesson we're going to cover the topic on fractions, and in particularly we're going to talk about addition and subtraction and part of a whole. Okay, let's go to the first question. Right, in the first question we're going to cover addition and subtraction of fractions. Okay, let me read the question to you. Mr. Lim has two ropes. The first rope was 3/5 meter long. It was 1/4 meter longer than the second one. A. What was the length of the second rope? And B. What was the total length of the two ropes? Okay, let's underline some of the key information to help us understand the question better. We know there are two ropes, and the first one is 3/5 meter. The second one is 1/4 meter longer, and we need to find what is the length of the second rope, and later on for part B we need to find the total length of the two ropes. Right, so first let's add some visualization. We know that the first rope is longer than the second rope, so this is the first rope, this is the second rope, so let's just write here first and second. So the difference here is 1/4 meter, and the length of the first rope is 3/5 meter. So part A, we need to find the length of the second rope, so let's just write second rope. Okay, as you can see from the model, the second rope is shorter, and if we need to find the length of the second rope, we have to take 3/5 minus away 1/4 meter. So let's carry out 3/5 minus 1/4. Since both the denominator are different, we will have to make them the same, and the common denominator of 4 and 5 is 20. So 20. So the first one we have to multiply by 4, because 5 times 4 will give us 20. That will give us 12/20. And the second one we have to multiply by 5, because 4 times 5 will give us 20. So and we will end up with 5/20. So now we carry out a subtraction. 12 minus 5 will give us 7, so we will have 7/20 meter for the length of the second rope. Next, we need to find the total length of the two ropes. So for part B, we have to add up the length of the two ropes. The first rope is 3/5 meter. Just write 3/5 over here. The second rope is 7/20. Okay, based on our working in part A, we already know that we're able to convert 3/5 into 12/20. Okay, objective is to make the two fractions have the same denominator, right? So this is 12/20 plus 7/20. So 12 plus 7 will give us 19, so it's 19/20 meter. So that is the answer for part B, right? So let's recap what we just done. So we first of all, after reading the question, we highlight the keywords. So we go right here, keywords. Next, we organize the keywords in the form of a model. So organize. And thirdly, we carry out the steps based on what the question requires us to do to reach for the answer. So steps. So you can use this as a systematic routine, and I call it KOS, right? So let's see how we can use this routine to help us understand the next question. Okay, the next question is on the part whole concept for fractions. So let me read the question to you first. Kevin read 2/3 of a book on Sunday and 2/9 of it on Monday. He read the remaining 15 pages on Tuesday. What fraction of the book was read on Sunday and Monday? Express your answer in its simplest form. How many pages were there in the book? So after reading the question, let's highlight some of the keywords. So on Sunday, 2/3 of the book was read. On Monday, 2/9 of the book was read. He read the remaining 15 pages on Tuesday. So our objective is to find out A, what fraction of the book was read on Sunday and Monday. And next, how many pages of the book were there in the book. Okay, let's underline. Okay, after we have underlined some of the keywords, now it's time to organize the information to help us find number one, part A. Part A is to look for the fraction of book that was read on Sunday and Monday. So we know that Sunday, 2/3, and on Monday, 2/9. So we add these two together, 2/3 plus 2/9. So in order to make them to have the same denominator, we have to change 2/3 to denominator 9. So top and bottom times 3. And we will have 6/9. So 6/9 plus 2/9. So 6/9 plus 2/9 will give us 8/9. And we have our first answer, right? So this answer for part A. Part B, we need to find how many pages were there in the book. So we know that we have this piece of information that we have not used yet. It says that on Tuesday, the remaining 15 pages were read. Right. So the first thing that we do is to find out what is the fraction for Tuesday. So right here, Tuesday. We know that the Sunday and Monday will add up to give you 8/9. So we will take one whole, which is 9/9 minus 8/9. And we will get 1/9. Right. So now we know that 1/9 is equals to 15 pages. Okay, we use a model to help us understand this question better. So in this model, there should be 9 units. Okay, so we also know that on right, so over here, okay, 6/9 is on Sunday, and Monday is 2/9, and the rest is on Tuesday. Okay, give me a moment. This portion is on Sunday, this portion on Monday, and the last portion is Tuesday. And Tuesday we have 15 pages. As you can see, 1 unit is equals to 15. Let's write over here, 1 unit is 15. And we have a total of 9 units. So in order to find the book, we need to find the value of 9 units, which is 15 times 9. So let's carry out our multiplication at the side. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 carry 4. 1 times 9 is 9. 9 plus 4 will give us 13. So we will get 135. Right, so that's the answer for part B. So part A, what's the fraction for Sunday and Monday? Our answer is 8/9. And part B, our answer will be 135 pages. So as usual, we carry out the routine. Our first step is to underline some of the keywords over here, which will help us to understand the question better. Right, and to make it even clearer, okay, we organize this information in the form of a model for part B in order to arrive at the answers, right? So we know that we first of all have to find out the fraction for Tuesday. Tuesday is 1/9 based on our calculation, and we notice that 1/9 is equals to 15 pages. We carry out visualization. We will draw a model here that has 9 units. So we separate them into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So Tuesday we find out that is 1 unit. So this 1 unit is 15. and in total there are 9 units. So in order to find the number of pages in this book, we have to find 9 units. 15 times 9, that gives us 135. So that's how we arrive at the answer. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Let me read question 3 to you. Mrs. Lee baked some cookies and ate 2/9 of the cookies. She gave 12 cookies to her friend and had 9 cookies left. How many cookies did she bake? What fraction of the cookies did she have left? Express your answer in the simplest form. Okay, after reading the question, okay, it's important to highlight the keywords. She ate 2/9 of the cookies, and she gave 12 cookies and had 9 left. So how many cookies did she bake at first? Okay, so let's answer the first part. Okay, in order to find how many cookies she baked at first, okay, we focus on this information here, right? That says 2/9 of the cookies. So we'll organize this in the form of a model that has 9 units. In these 9 units, 2 of the units she ate. And after that, she gave 12 units to her friends and had 9 cookies left. So the combined or the remainder of this model, which is 7 units, will include the 12 cookies that she gave to her friends and the 9 cookies that were left. So here will give us 12 plus 9, 21. And this 21 is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. So let's write a bracket 7 units. So 7 units is equals to 21. So we need to find the value of 1 unit, which is 21, divide by 7, and we will get 3. So how many cookies did she bake? In total, there are 9 units. So let's calculate the value of 9 units. So 9 times 3, and that will give us 27. Part B. What fraction of the cookies did she have left? Right. We know that she's left with 9 cookies. Right. So we're looking for a fraction that is left over the total. So 9 cookies left over a total of 27. So from here, top and bottom, we divide by 9, and we will arrive at 1 over 3. So that's our answer in part B. Okay, part A, we arrive at 27. So let's write here, this is part A, and this is part B. Let's summarize over here. Alright, so as usual, okay, when we approach this question, we highlight the keywords after we read the question. Right, after highlighting the keywords, okay, we organize the information, right, in the form of a model. The first fractions is 2/9. That gives us an indication that we need to draw 9 units. So 2 units belongs to what she have eaten, and the rest is a combination of what she gave to her friends and what was left. So over here is 12 plus 9, that will give us 21. 21 is 7 units. So we proceed to divide by 7 to find the value of 1 unit, and to find the total, we times 9. That will give us 27 cookies. Answer for part A. Part B, we need to form a fraction. So it's left over total, 9 over 27. To simplify, it becomes 1/3. Right, I hope you have benefited from these short lessons. Do practice more to gain mastery and prepare for your year-end exam. Okay, that's the end of the lesson. I'll see you in lesson 3.